Welcome to our channel Ignite Careers. In today's video, we are going to see the next set of questions on the PMP preparations. You are a project manager for a major cloud project. Okay, someone from the quality department contacts you about initiating quality audit. So there is something called a keyword called quality audit. The team is already under pressure completing the projects as soon as possible. Objects to the audit. So you should explain to the team what's the purpose of the audit. Okay, so we need to properly convey to the team why are we actually taking this audit. So let's see the options. The quality audit is part of an ISO 9000 investigation. Okay, this might sound okay, but this is not the right way where we can justify the team. So let's park this answer for a while to check if the customer is following its quality process. Obviously, no, because it's something which we need to control or convey to the internal team. So to identify the ineffective and effective policies, okay, this is pretty good. To check the accuracy of cost subjected to the team, no. So the most apt one would be identify the ineffective policies. Let's check for the answers. Yeah, right. So from an internal team perspective, quality audit is done whether we are lagging something with respect to the current process. During every project team meeting, the project manager asks each team member to describe the work he or she is doing. The project manager assigns new activities to the team member. Okay. The length of this meeting has increased because there are many different activities to assign. This could be happening for the following reason. Okay. So during team meeting, the project manager is trying to assign new activity to the team member, and its length is actually getting increased because so many activities to assign. Okay, lack of WBS, no, because he is very clear in what activity he need to assign. So there is no, this is false. Lack of responsibility assignment matrix might sound little good, but I think like no, since he could able to assign it sharp to the other team members, which team member we need to assign, this is wrong. Lack of resource leveling, this is actually a good answer. Lack of team involvement in project planning, no, because now we are close the project planning and we are in phase of assigning projects. So the apt answer would be C. So lack of resource leveling. Yes, you are right. Lack of resource leveling is the right one. Amy, your friend, work as a software developer in an e-commerce company. Good. When you and your friend was chatting about a project, she mentioned that her company projects management approach relies on three practices: visualize what you do today, limit the amount of work in progress, enhance the flow. So this is something related to Kanban. Okay, so in Kanban board, we generally used to visualize what we are doing and to limit the amount of work in progress. We call it as WIP and enhance the flow. Which are the following agile methodology? It's a very direct answer. We need to look for Kanban. Yes, this is the right one. Of course, we'll check for the other answers too. Lean. So lean is something related to waste management. So this is wrong. Whereas Scrum is basically iterations. This is also wrong. Extreme programming and Scrum is almost kind of similar. So the right one is Kanban. Yes, you are right. The answer is Kanban. During risk management activities, 236 risk has been identified, okay, and caused by 13 root causes. You could eliminate 234 risk. I think like no two risk is pending. Though the risk management activity for the remaining two risks, you together with your team could not find any way to mitigate. So we could not able to find any way to mitigate or insure the risk, like no, or like try to pass it on to someone. That is also not possible. Also, these two risks cannot be outsourced or removed from the project scope. So we could not able to mitigate, could not able to insure. At the same time, we could not able to pass on. What is the best solution? The only left out answer is like no, accept the risk. That's it. So yes, there is something called accept risk. So option A would be the most right one. Let's check the other answers too. Mitigate the risk. No, we can't do it because it's clearly mentioned there is no way we can't mitigate. We can't avoid it by doing some insurance. We can't either transfer it as well. So the right answer is option A. Option A, accept the risk, is the right one. The project team is arguing about the prospective sellers who have submitted the proposal. Okay, this is something related to vendor finalization, comes under procurement management. Okay, our team member argues for a certain seller while the other team member argues wants the project provided to a different seller. Okay, there is a conflict in finalizing a seller. The best thing in the project manager should do that would remain the team in making selection in this. So basically, he need to evaluate which vendor is the right one to go. So procurement documents, no, this is basically talk about spec, quality, blah, blah, blah. So this is not the right one. So procurement audit is basically like not done after procurement, whether the seller is actually meeting the requirement. So this is not right. So evaluation criteria is actually the right one. So option C is the most preferred one. Procurement management plan is actually done so early. So this is wrong. So the right one is option C. Here we go. I hope you guessed it right. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you on the next set of questions. Subscribe, share, and stay tuned.